Hello buddy, it's Bendominator and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be talking about everything new and creative in the 17.30 update. So Fortnite sent out a blog post going over everything new in the update, so I'm going to be showing off all this stuff with you guys here. The first thing here is the Sky Dome. A true patch highlight, the Sky Dome device provides the ability for you to illuminate your island. The Sky Dome will replace the default island skybox with your own custom version. Edit the properties of your world's sun or moon, and blend gradients of color for the skyline to create the perfect atmosphere and switch between different sky domes using triggers. We'll be adding more features to the Sky Dome, including the ability to create smaller Sky Dome volumes within your islands, more colors, and more control over light sources very soon. So yeah, overall this is a really cool device. I'm really excited to see how people use this in their maps. This is really going to add an extra level of atmosphere to people's maps and add a bit more uniqueness to everybody's map, because everybody's going to have like a different skybox. Of course, not every map is actually going to use this device. In fact, I kind of wish that this was kind of just in the island settings to begin with, because if you want this in your map, it's going to cost you an extra 3,000, 2,500 memory. And that can be a bit annoying, but other than that, I'm really happy about this device being in the game, and it's just a really nice thing to have to improve the atmosphere of your maps. So next up is a really cool thing, and it is the wildlife spawner. Raptors, wolves, bears, chickens, and frogs have arrived in Fortnite Creative. The wildlife spawner lets you add and control animals along with hunting, baiting, and taming mechanics to allow you to give your creative experience a touch of the wild side. Now this is insane. I didn't actually expect them to add this at all, if I'm actually being honest with you, and it's just so cool to see that they've done it. This always seemed like one of those things that may have been too hard to port over to Creative, so I never really thought they were actually going to do it. So it's really cool that it's actually in Creative, and we can finally add more creatures to our maps that aren't just zombies. I'm so glad we finally have another enemy type other than just fiends. You can use wolves, you can use raptors, and that's just really cool. This is definitely going to be a very useful device. So next up we have the customizable lights. With a range of colors and effects, as well as the ability to switch between point lights and spotlights, you can now bring a whole new level of intensity to whatever you're building. This combined with the new skybox device, I think is going to make for some really atmospheric and really interesting maps. I'm still not sure how much I'm actually going to end up using this device, but I'm really glad it's in Creative, because this could definitely help maps look even more visually appealing. And then we also have the brand new invasion galleries, and those trees look really cool, so I'm especially glad to see those in the game. There's also two devices that weren't actually talked about in the blog post for whatever reason, which are the VFX spawner and the dance mannequin. The VFX spawner is pretty much all the different particle effects pushed into one device. And the dance mannequin is, of course, the holographic dancing mannequins that you can see in Party Royale. So now you can put those in your creative maps, which I think is really cool. I just really hope that we get the normal standard mannequin device for all players to use at some point. But for now, the dance mannequin is pretty cool. And last but not least, we have a device that unfortunately isn't in the game just yet, but it is the sword device. This device is awesome. It's a customizable sword that you can actually change all the stats of. You can change the base damage, the damage modifier, the crit chance modifier, the attack speed, and that is really cool. A lot of people have been wanting melee weapons in Fortnite Creative, and now that we actually can have a sword that you can customize yourself, this is going to be really good for all different types of maps. And I am super excited to see this. I really hope it gets added next Tuesday, but we'll just have to wait and see. And we also got the prop version of the mutator zone enabled. But anyway guys, that's going to be about it for this video. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and if you guys want to use my supported creator code Bendominator in the item shop #ad, you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.